Zion Williamson, the Pelicans star, has definitely flashed the brilliance that made him a sensation at Duke, but staying on the court has been his biggest challenge. Injuries have kept him sidelined far too often. As the fourth youngest NBA player ever to make an All-Star appearance, Zion's been available for less than half of his team's games since 2019. And he's still waiting for his first playoff series. After an impressive 70 games with the Pelicans in the 2023-24 season, Zion's been sidelined for just 6 games so far in the 2024-25 season. And it looks like fans won't be seeing him hit the court anytime soon. On the Pat McAfee show, ESPN's Shams Charania shared the tough news that Zion is not close to coming back. He also made it clear that Zion won't be back this week or next, as he's only easing into some very light activity while working his way back to full game fitness. Fans are seriously fed up with Zion's ongoing injury struggles. Some are even going as far as calling him a bust because of it, while others are zeroing in on his weight and conditioning as the real problem. The frustration is growing, with many questioning if he'll ever live up to his immense potential. Zion Williamson is officially in the bust category. I don't think that's a stretch to say anymore, one fan boldly stated. As the pressure mounts, the future of his career seems more uncertain than ever.
Zion live up to the LeBron hype?
Yes, he can. What I mean in answering that question is that whatever your expectations are from watching him.
Zion Williamson is now entering his 6th NBA season, but he only played 190 games so far. At the current pace of around 32 games a season, that number could even dip this year. Right now, he's only played 6 games this season, but last year was a rare bright spot, where he played 70 games and lit it up with 22.9 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. Zion's basketball journey started with a bang that few could ever match. As a high schooler, he became a viral sensation, with mixtapes showing off insane dunks, blazing speed, and pure dominance over his competition.
What's the process been like for you, just trying to get back on the court and put yourself in a position to join your team on the court?
It's been frustrating, not gonna lie to you. It's been very frustrating. Not being able to play sucks, but I mean, things gotten better, things gotten a lot.
Standing at 6 feet 6 inches and moving like a guard while playing like a beast down low, he averaged 36 points and 11 rebounds a game in high school. It didn't take long for him to become one of the most electrifying young players the game had seen in a while. When Zion hit Duke University, the excitement reached a whole new level. As a freshman, he exploded with 22.6 points per game, shooting an insane 68% from the field. But it wasn't just the stats. His style of play was pure fire. He shattered records, racking up the highest player efficiency rating in college basketball history, and making history as the first freshman to snag the ACC Player of the Year award. From jaw-dropping dunks to mind-blowing blocks, Zion turned every game into a highlight reel. His impact wasn't just felt on the court, it sent shockwaves through college hoops, with fans everywhere buzzing. Zion's NBA arrival was nothing short of legendary. In the 2019 draft, the New Orleans Pelicans made him the first overall pick, and the pressure was on.
With the first pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson from Duke University.
With the franchise still feeling the sting of losing Anthony Davis, Zion was seen as the game changer, the guy who could bring New Orleans back into championship contention. The buzz wasn't just local either. NBA analysts were already comparing him to legends like LeBron and Charles Barkley. Expectations? Through the roof. Zion wasn't just expected to dominate, he was meant to become the face of the league's future. His blend of raw power, speed, and insane athleticism had everyone thinking he could completely rewrite the book on the forward position. Fans saw future playoff clashes, championship glory, and endless highlight moments. And with brands lining up to sign endorsement deals, it was clear Zion was a star on the rise. When Zion Williamson burst onto the NBA scene, the hype was unreal. Every game, every workout, it was all over the media. From his electrifying college moments to his preseason highlights, the sports world couldn't stop talking about him. Experts were already debating if he'd live up to or even surpass the likes of LeBron James. Social media was flooded with clips of his jaw-dropping dunks and his unmatched physical dominance. Fans were more than just excited, they were all in, filling arenas and boosting TV ratings whenever Zion hit the floor. The vibe was clear. Zion wasn't just going to be good, he was going to change the game. But with that kind of spotlight came an immense amount of pressure. Every injury, every minor slip-up, became a headline. Over time, it became obvious that the high expectations that came with all that attention were both a blessing and a curse. Zion's career has been just as much about what he hasn't done as what he's done. Since day one, staying healthy has been a struggle. He's missed over 60% of the games he could have played, dealing with everything from a torn meniscus to recurring hamstring and foot injuries. It's been tough not just on Zion, but also on the New Orleans Pelicans, who pinned their hopes on him as their franchise cornerstone. In light of these struggles, came the bombshell from NFL legend Shannon Sharpe, who didn't hold back on his criticism of Zion. Zion Williamson's weight is another big reason he's been a target for criticism. Sharpe called out his weight, conditioning, and commitment to the game.
It's the true definition of false hope. Every single season you come in, you're like, oh yeah, Zion, he's in the best shape of his life. Zion, he's ready. And he always gives you false hope within that short span that he plays games. If I'm the Pelicans, I'm considering trading Zion.
He even suggested that while Zion might be tempted by all the great food New Orleans has to offer, it's on him to show some real discipline. Maybe hire a personal chef and clean up his diet. His approach to the game is completely different, co-host Chad Ochocinco-Johnson replied. Standing at 6 feet 6 inches and weighing in at 284 pounds last season, many felt he was out of shape. His weight has been a hot topic for years, with Shaq, Charles Barkley, and Stephen A. Smith all taking shots at him. Even Shannon Sharpe has been vocal, calling out Zion on First Take last year. The guy's weight seems to fluctuate non-stop. Off-season pics often show him packing on the pounds, only for it to melt away in no time. But this past August, photos from his camp in Spartanburg, South Carolina, showed a noticeably slimmer Zion. At the time, he said he weighed 281 pounds, which was less than his Duke days, and he was aiming to drop to 272 by the start of the season in October. Not everyone thinks Zion's problems are all on him. DeMarcus Cousins, the former NBA star who once played for the Pelicans, believes the team set Zion up for failure by drafting him to New Orleans, a city famous for its food scene. Cousins didn't hold back during a recent appearance on FanDuel's Run It Back, saying, "I thought it was a bad decision." There's also buzz about his contract extension, which includes a weight clause that could impact his 2025-26 salary. To get at least 20% of his $39.4 million salary, Zion has to pass 6 weigh-ins. Williamson has dealt with numerous injury-plagued seasons. In 2021-22, he missed the entire season due to a knee injury. In the following campaign, Williamson played only 29 games while averaging 26.0 points, 7.0 rebounds, and 4.6 assists. Despite these challenges, his undeniable talent still shines through, fueling hope for a brighter future. However, Zion Williamson's career has been marked by unreal promise and frustrating setbacks, and the questions surrounding his future in the NBA continue to grow. Will he ever overcome his injury woes and fulfill the immense potential that made him a household name? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, Zion's journey remains one to watch closely. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Zion's career and want more updates, don't forget to subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Does Zion have what it takes to turn it around, or is his time in the spotlight fading? Let's discuss it.